What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. I know it's a bit of an early-ish one that we're kind of used to on this really brisk and breezy Sunday afternoon here in sunny South Africa. We're going to be watching some Division 2 Aegis League gameplay. We got between GFX Unforgiven and Ligones de Leones, or LDL, as they are shortened to. So we should be hopefully seeing some gameplay coming around that, but there has been some little hiccups along the way. One of the teams has been unfortunately struggling to find a substitute player to be playing in this match here, and we've got some rulings here. So like the general scheduling, so all the matches are generally best threes, and what is going to happen here is in the first 15 minutes, the team have 15 minutes to try and get a roster in and get the match started, else the game will be forfeit to the team which is the most ready. So they will be able to take game one. And then, hello from the bench. Hey, why are you on the bench, Oliver? Oliver, why are you on the bench, bro? Why did they put you there? But, so then what happens is once it reaches 30 minutes past the match start time and the team without the player has been unable to get the full roster, it will end up being a forfeit series it's going to be a forfeit series to the team that is more prepared. So it's given a 30-minute time frame where they can get a player and try and get a player on as possible. In regards with the ruling, it is all more likely that if they get a player that is unregistered, they will be granted the ability to play, but will likely have to go for a ruling before moving on in the tournament. Are you not at home, bro? Aw, but Carrier 2.0. I wish I was like Carrier, man. I wish I was like Carrier. T1 coming out 3-0 at the Worlds today. I tell you, my heart is so full for that T1 roster. They have been working so hard to get to where they want to be. They have been doing so well. They got so much effort in as a team, and I'm super, super proud of them for coming along and really making it worthwhile for the support. Like I've been supporting T1 since the day I first figured out they existed, and I've never backed down from them. Always kept my guns with T1, and I even got a T1 2017 icon which I acquired before then. So I am going to always be backing my boys as they now take the title, and we're going to be seeing some of these skins that are going to be coming along. So we know that Carrier wants to choose Bard or Renata. We have got Bottling Guma is very fixated on the Jinx, really wants the Jinx. Zeus would like to get the Yone, or I think it's a Yone, or there was another one. But Yone is their primary one that they would like. And then jungle is Lee Sin for Ona. But hear me out, Game Class on ODL today. I trust them. I am going to be sitting on the trust. Is there a bracket? The bracket. Okay, so the bracket is not necessarily available here, but it is like a lot of the results and everything are going to be available up on the Aegis League Discord, which is under the ! Aegis. So if you want to check that out there, so that is where the details can be found out there. As the server did unfortunately go through a bit of a got hacked yesterday, so a lot of the data was lost, but Mr. Forks has been doing their darn best to try and get the server back up and running and get a lot of all the features back up into shape. But from what we are going to have, we do have a small video. No, okay, so... Okay, so we are going to have a very small video coming out here. So we're going to be listening to a video that has been made. So speed, does it catch audio? Okay, so we are going to get that going. We're gonna stop that. This is just a little video courtesy of LDL. They have put a little something together, so that is going to now. I need to media source. So if you can hear, just let me know, chat. So now we are gonna have a video going. So I'm gonna mute my mic for this instance, but this is a short video made by LDL just in preparation for this tournament here. So hope you enjoy.
off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow.
Me la paró del taxi.
¡Me violan! Me han violado.
Little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'ma pop you like a pea, yeah, at a mommy. Yeah, feel so hot like I'm chilling on the beach. Yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot.
Tío, ten cuidado, eso.
Yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall.
Well, everybody, that is courtesy of the LDL. They did put a little highlights reel together of their team and try and give us a better idea of what their players are all capable of so far. As I'm gonna kind of exposing my little my inventory here, so I'm just gonna take us right back here. But really dig the video, really dig the hype behind the video, which is pretty solid. My concern is that the music source is not showing. Why is it not showing the music source? That is a problem. So if I just refresh, is it going to work? It's not working. All right, here. We are just going to be doing that. Okay. And then we are going to be doing that. Okay. And then boom. And now the music should all be back there. Let's just fix Twitch chat. Okay, so chat, I'm going to fix you now. So now you can see yourselves all happily and nicely there. But really solid, really cool video. I really like that they kind of went out with the kind of fun and like interesting mentality that they do have as a team, and they just try to showcase each of the players in their little like meme like own way, which I think is quite interesting, quite unique. But I'm just gonna keep updated. All right, so we are getting a bit of a situation all being sorted out. But Jooms TFT, hey, welcome Jooms, welcome. Hello, my Baba. I love you more, my angel. I love you so much. So much, my Papa. So we are just gonna be waiting slowly for the two teams to get up and ready to go. So right now we will be taking some song requests here and there. So if anyone has songs that want to play, they just want to vibe and just chill with for a little while we just get this server coming back. Come back to Joburg. I'll be on my way right there now, my angel. I lost like jelly tots, always get credit. XD. Sadly not for you, Jooms. Sadly not for you. But you will find your Gabriella, as I have found. I'm on my way. Don't worry, I'm on my way. I'll walk out. I'm gonna walk out right now, and I'm gonna be walking through that door in. Probably gonna take me. I gotta drive there, so it's gonna be a bit of a drive. About 16 hours, 17 hours, give or take. Bit of a long one, my angel. But we are just gonna be chilling and vibing, just so I wait for possibly the match to start. Bro, I'm married. Haha, I'm a boomer. But good, but solid once a year. Nice. They are very lucky indeed. Yo, Gabriella sounds so weird, but it's better than Gabby. Well, I think either one is perfect, my angel. So we are going to be taking some song requests, but we are also going to be hopefully just chilling until we figure out and get any more information regarding the stream, regarding the players, and hopefully it will be able to be resolved really shortly. I was just waiting for the last few people just to get into lobby there. We just gotta wait for any of the peeps just to drop me an invite here. So I was just waiting for people to load in. So now we've got someone who drop an invite to me. Alright, so the captain. Alright, cool. So that's all getting sorted. So they're both replying insanely slow. We're aiming for a 30 start. Okay, 5:30 start. Okay, so we are gonna get a 5:30 start on this series, so it should be a for away there. Just gonna wait for some of the players all to pop through, and all be ready to rumble in the chat here. Just gonna get the lobby all sorted, but just let's hear some thoughts on the world's experiences here. As I was watching Worlds with my girlfriend this morning. We were watching it, and then I got load shedding. So I walked to a cafe. Yeah, so the team, and they deserved that world title off that 3-0. I mean, they made it so clean. Like, I tell you, that team is so clean. And people who are saying Faker is washed need to really reevaluate their life decisions, because T1 is T1's Faker he's so far from being washed. He is so far from being washed. So really, I think they deserved it. I've been supporting T1 since I first figured out they were a team, and I've loved them ever since. Just back them even through their highs and through their lows. I'm always going to be with T1. So I'm really glad that they did it. We're going to get some 6 skins from them, hopefully, and I'm definitely going to be acquiring at least one of them, because I've got to show my support for the T1 peeps out there. But now, one thing I do want to just bring into mind is that we are going to get aiming for a 5:30 start for this series, at least from what I've collected from tournament organizers. So that should all be A for away. But if with Worlds, I think this Worlds was one of the best Worlds I've ever been able to watch. Like, T1 absolutely decimating through entire regions, just destroying the entirety of the LPL. They doesn't need to carry anymore. He's called Mabritations, yes, and one did the heavy lifting, and don't forget about Carrier. Glad he got his title. I mean, I really felt for Carrier last year when they weren't able to get it, and I really, really felt for him. He really had a hard time, and I think him and Guma have very much deserved that title for quite some time. Like, they are definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest bot lane in the world now. Like, no one has been able to beat them in lane. Like, their synergy is completely unmatched. Ona's synergy with pretty much everyone on the map, Zeus as well. Zeus getting the MVP, absolutely clutch with him on the Aatrox, on the Yone. That Yone. Can I just say that Yone was something? Yone looks so busted when people play him. Like, I wish I could play Yone to that level, but Yone is he's just that broken, and yeah. How much did they camp Shy? Oh no, but that was what they planned was. I think he got the Faker treatment. Like, the last time Faker lost a world title, he got the celebrity treatment where they just perma-ganked him, perma-camped him, and constantly put him behind because they knew he was the carry. But T1 now, they're more than just one player. They are a team that are just so talented individually, and together they are phenomenal. That they showed him how to play Aatrox. Yeesh, I think that was a cruel pick into the Shy. I think they really just said the Shy, oh, you seem to be playing Aatrox wrong, let me help you, and then 1v9s on it. Sorry, my earphones are giving me a bit of trouble. Yeah, bit of trouble on the earphones. Ow. I'm gonna get headphones soon. My girlfriend's gonna be bringing some headphones from Johannesburg that I'm gonna be able to use just temporarily till I can acquire my own. One player. Okay. If series 1-1, they will switch the third game. Like, see, does that? Okay. Okay, yeah. So if they can't do 5:30, they're gonna play 2 games. So we're likely only gonna probably get a 2-game series. So it is going to be a best of. Well, technically, it's kind of best of 1. It's still best of 2. So either can go to a draw, and then the third game will be played later next week, or it will be 2-0 for either side. So hopefully that will get all done and dusted, and we're able to sort it out shortly with regards to this match. But still, yeah, I'm really happy for T1, and I hope this roster is able to still maintain their kind of priority and strength, because I know Faker's still gonna be there, Guma will likely still be there. Don't know where else the rest of the teams are gonna go, or rest of the players are gonna go, because this is one of the last times that probably the roster is going to be together. So I really hope they're able to do well as a team. And they just want to lather in the victory that they have right now, which is very much understandable. It's I think Carrier really, really put his heart out on that rift. Faker, he did it for his team. That's what he said. He says this was other hustle for him. Now this is for his team. He knew his team deserved it. and he really wanted to make sure that his team was able to achieve great things. And now they are the 4-time champions. Hey, Jooms, thank you for the tier 1. Sub with the tier 1. Thank you so much. I know the notification comes awfully late, but thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, my man. Sure. I will be sure to look after it very generously, and it will have a very comfy home here. So I get access to all the cute little emotes, all inspired by me and my girlfriend's animals. Like they are children. So we've got a whole collective here. So we've got the Labrador, the Golden Lab is Malia. We have got the Chocolate Lab, which is Hattie, and then we have got the kitty cats is my kitty cat Bella. So we've got all of those there, and then we even got some cool news, we've got some Jedi and Sith catters and doggos. Always have to follow a streamer who does what makes them happy. Oh, thank you, Jooms. Thank you. I am very grateful. It's all I want to do is kind of just make esports and just streaming entertaining and fun for those watching. Like the whole mentality of streaming, I'm still getting the hang of it, but I always appreciate the support. I'm always grateful for the support on my channel. So we're just going to be getting some more confirmation here. So, all right. So they've agreed to this. Still hoping for 530 star. All right. Awesome. Cool. Okay, cool. All's good. All right. We're just waiting for some invites to the lobby. But collectively, it is. I tried streaming a couple of years back, but the networking behind was a lot, and I lack skill. Well, there's always room for learning. I mean, nowadays there's like courses you can take that help you with streaming, and I know it's especially some of the South African streaming community. They're very supportive on that. Like, there's a streamer who does. His name is Bumflupski. He's on Twitter. He's absolutely massive, and he's really aiming to help a lot of South African content creators to reach their potential. And I've been trying my best to try and follow that, but I can't necessarily afford those sorts of things. So I'm trying my best, just taking it one step at a time. And I guess my skill that I can bring is I have my own design. I'm doing a design degree, so I have design assets. I know how to build things and make things. I won't need to hire people to make graphics for me. I can actually just do that myself. So that's just at least my strengths in the situation. All right, so all right, so just getting all that sorted out. Hey, I've been a great weekend. Enjoy the weekend and enjoyed the world's finals today. Thank you, Jay Chipper. Thank you. Glad to see you. And it was great. It was amazing. My team took the W. T1. My team coming out here. T1 fighting. Very glad to see that they finally achieved that world title. As we were just discussing it earlier. Morning, fam. Smiley. It's a bit early. It's a bit late to say morning. As I say, I'm loving the Jungle Diff t-shirt. Oh, thank you. It is an Era. It was from Era when I was took on Era. Like, I even have it even on the back. It had my old username on it, which was just K6 at the time. I was like Destiny themed. I still really like Destiny, but I had a Destiny themed League of Legends name. So shout out to Era for this. Oh, the 5 gifted subs. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Anonymous. Thank you so much. Very, very grateful for the gifted subs out here. As I don't know why the alert box is not working. Oh, I know why the alert box is not working. Okay, all my things have reset, but thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Anonymous there. We got a bit of a hype train going here. Not necessarily sure what that means, but we have got a hype train. But 5 tier 1s. Really, really thank you so much. I appreciate all the support as well. But we are just going to be still on the wait. But I'm trying to find some nice music. I know I listen to my music, but I want to know what other music I could listen to that's really nice. Like I found some South African artists that do quite well. So like Goldfish is an artist I love listening to now. On the occasion. Nice. Lucid dreams late at night. But yes, oh my gosh. Stream hasn't even been able to properly start, but thank you for all the gifteds, as now we are just going to be waiting for the lobby. Oh my gosh! Jubes with the fire! Oh my god, thank you, Jubes! Jubes, the gifted subs, thank you! It's gonna be a lot of hot. Thank you for all the gifted subs, everyone. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Really coming. I don't know why the first year went through so on a 60, but yes. Jums, you are amazing. You're absolutely amazing, Jums. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very grateful for the 10 gifted subs. They will be looked after, and for the people that have received them, we're very, very grateful. So I think it's a bit of a... We gotta find some celebration music. So, what... You can do some music requests. Dreams for president? Yeah, dreams for president. As we're gonna be... I do want to get like a tier thing, like certain amount of gifts or something like that. You get a certain role in the chat. I really want to sort that out. But is there any songs you would like requested, Jums? You've kind of got the pick of the litter at this point. I'm willing to take any offers on the music which you would like to play. So I hope you got some bangers in that back pocket of yours. Woo. Dollars in. Someone can have the music choice. Aww. Jooms, you're actually a legend, Jooms. I like everything. Jooms, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Again, very, very grateful for all the support. But let's get something... So, I'll play... Okay, so I'm going to play one of my personal favorite League of Legends songs. So, it was one of the first League of Legends songs that like really like picked me up and was like, this is the song for Worlds. This is a World song. This is the song that really made me like really hype for League of Legends. Where is it? It's here. All right, there we go. I got it. So I'm gonna crank it up a little bit so it says it's Phoenix. No, it's Rise, baby. But Phoenix will go on there. The Lords. So whip up your weapons and face it. On the ground, go and take it. Live in your blood, go and take it. But I shall get that right up there for you. Then rise. Legends never die, of course. My Spotify is having a big heart attack here, so we are gonna do that. There we go. But so this and Phoenix are the best World songs. Yeah. Takeover was pretty okay, but this song was like peak. This was like the peak, at least in my opinion. But it is GFX Unforgiven who are going to be playing today, as well as LDL who are going to be taking on there. Oh, I do. It was Gods. I'll play it for you. I'll add it to the list. Okay, so we are aiming for a 5:30 start. So I'm going to just put that timer here. Just for people to kind of get an idea of when this match is going to start. Oh gosh, that is extremely big. Why is it so big? Jeez, like, okay, so we're going to start, and there's the timer. Your opinion wasn't any good? I did think it was quite good. I do think it was a decent song, pretty catchy as well. Great fun. Insta-lock won't concede because I'm a Pantheon lover. I do. Insta-lock kind of comes out. Alright, so that's going to be a YouTube one. So we'll have to go fetch that off the YouTubes. So we will be going to get Insta-lock there. Jay Chipper, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub there. Thank you so much. Sorry, my computer had a heart attack, but thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for all the subs, everyone. Really, really, really grateful. But I really like Gods. Gods is really good. But now let's go get that song. So it won't concede Insta-lock. Okay, cool. So let's do some audio capture here. So we're going to where's the audio application capture? So now let's go with won't concede. Okay, so alright, there we go.
Left out to die, but his battle's not over.
Okay, so we are going to be getting a 6 p.m. start. So it's no longer going to be no longer a 5:30 start. So we're just going to be kind of just chilling.
The Pantheon toast, now his power is bolstered. Yeah, challenging the strong is the burden in his shoulders. Yeah, he's plowing through enemies. There is nowhere his soul can't reach. He's crashing down from the galaxy, and he'll refuse a defeat. Back to the wall and he won't retreat. A spirit Aegis that won't concede.
I think we'll end up playing ARAM. We'll play an ARAM while we wait for the match.
Back to the wall and he won't retreat. A spirit Aegis that won't concede. He's looking around for a worthy opponent.
Alright, yes. So it looks like we are going to end up we'll just play an ARAM while we wait it out because we still have about 30 minutes till match start. So we'll just pop in an ARAM there quickly and just try and get it and just wait it out.
Yeah. Now you are the target, his spirit's chosen. Yeah.
Okay, there we
He's
go.
plowing through enemies. There is nowhere his soul can't reach. He's crashing down.
Alright, so we're going to just be ARAMing it here. So we got Talia. Talia's not bad. But, like, I don't know if I like Talia. That's Callista. Okay. Oh, we have so much CC, but we have so many 80 cats. I'm gonna go quick. I'm gonna go Talia. Oh, nope, Talia got taken. You know what? We got so many ADCs. I'm gonna take it. Turn down the seed. Can I just say, this song goes hard. Why is it not on Spotify yet, bro? I need this on Spotify. Through me and see down from the galaxy. Okay, I just gotta move that over there. And then just that there. Okay, cool. And that was a solid song. I want more songs like that. That's a lot of good songs. But I do need to turn my Spotify like way down. There we are, just gonna be ARAMing. It's anyone who's popping in the chat. We're just gonna be hopping into a quick ARAM just while we wait for the match to start. We'll be starting at 6
This will
o'clock.
be fun.
As Stringer44, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. As now we are just gonna be playing some Callista, well, some good old Samira this game. Yeah, they do have Talia would have actually been pretty okay here, not too bad. But really hoping that the CC can kind of like. So music source. There you go. Oh gosh, I'm just tanking all the damage here. This is not going as planned. Need to play Galio and Talia, see what they can bring. Okay, so Jinx is there. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, I'm just really hoping that we can get something. Oh gosh, that was a big knockup. Oh my gosh, this is a bit of a tough situation here. I'm just waiting on my W. Alrighty. Hey, let's go. Oh. It's okay. We got people. Coming on at 6, playing some Rust, and later clapping some cheeks on League. Dude, sounds like an evening. Sounds like a solid evening you got planned for this evening. Gosh, some more English. Sometimes my English kind of struggles. But Alright, well, Ember 416 or else GG. Well, pretty much, yeah. Because Kale is gonna like kill everyone. So I've got to really, really hope that the CC comes in like very useful from my team. So I can just like pop off and get a penta or something. Oh, my computer is having a bit of a lot of damage that I wish I had. Oh, that was it! That was it! That was my name in lights! That was the name in lights! Okay, do I have Samira things? So enemies knocked out by Daredevil Impulse, Shaman's killed by multiple Inferno Trigger, ultimate ability blocked with Blade Whirl. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I did get an assist at least, but okay, Galio. Okay. I'm gonna play with Galio and Talia. They are like they are who I can play off to get my ulties off. So alright, that is one, but Alright, okay. That worked out pretty well. I'm sorry, I can't commit to that, bro. Oh gosh. She just smacked me in the face. Alright, so now what I can do is I can go Duskblade. Duskblade would be quite fun. I think Duskblade is quite fun. But they do have a lot of physical damage. In fact, entirely. That is plated steel caps for me. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Hey, Galio. It is your time to shine, Galio. Come on, Gal. Gal, pal. Alright, Galio. Remember when Collect used to execute minions? Those were the days, I tell you. Vayne is hopping forward. Ow. Ow. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really gotta play this one safe here. So low! Oh, they're so low! Alright, just hold on one momento, chat. Okay, so I just needed to communicate some important information over to someone. Very important information. But yeah, we're gonna play. If we don't win before 16, that Kale's gonna kill us all. Alright, so alrighty, so alright, let's do this. Oh, he just one-shot me. Oop. Jace one-shot me. What's my rank in League? I'm currently sitting at gold 2 at the moment, but I'm a jungle main. As the jungle diff shows here. But I'm trying to get to plat, but I'm having a bit of a hard time at this moment. So I've been kind of avoiding solo queue like the actual plague. Like my positioning on ADC is kind of bad. Despite me like playing a bit of ADC to begin with. Like I'm just trying to get the fast combo. Like I know the fast combo with the Samira. What are your top 3 champ picks for jungle? So I actually pick Briar. So for me it's Briar, Echo, and Maokai. So the tank. So there's the tank, which is Maokai. There's Briar, which is that AD bruiser fighter, and then Echo, which is that AP fighter, which I really do like. Like. Alright, sorry, I needed a... Alright. But, yeah, top 3 champions have to sit up well, for me, it's currently Maokai, Echo, and Briar. Briar being my highest played so far this season. I did play a bit of Shaco, but I am very ashamed of that, so do not even bring up the clown boy, because the clown boy is up. Almost got the quick ulti off. I almost got the quick ulti off, but I'm just gonna go for Duskblade. Duskblade seems fun. So I think Maokai is quite strong just because he's got a lot of team pick potential, that he's very good at picking off, like he's very good at just as a team champion, like helping his team get picks, and they can also get some solo picks as well. Briar is just broken now because he's a new champion. Shaco's fam, I'm not sure if he's still good this season. He's kind of meh to me. It's very coin flip. Like, you have to get a good early game. Well, with him being early, you have to get a good early game. And nowadays, they're just better early game champions than Shaco. Like, he really doesn't have a lot of health, even in the early game. So, why play Shaco when I can play, like, Briar, or I can play even Trundle, who might be a little bit easier? Galio just decided that he wants to start a war with the Kale. Woo! Sheesh! Okay, well, that was clean. Okay, Jace is not happy with me. Jace wants my booty. Jace wants the booty. There we go. Jeez, like, this champion is quite strong, I won't lie. Thank you, Chippa. Thank you. Like, I'm playing it calm and collected. I see, like, I want to go in, but at the same time, I don't know how good of an idea it is. Oi! There we go. Alright, so let's just keep it going. Dude, I can't use. Oh, thank you, Chipper. But I can't use the W to save my life, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. See, mine felt exactly. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm too busy looking at chat, and my ego got me killed. Ah, gosh. Alright, so now we are going to go for a shield bow. Do I need Lord Dominic's? No, I can go for a shield bow. Yeah, I can go for a shield bow. Shield bow will be lit. But now Kayle is 2 levels from level 16. She is very strong. I need to get good ultis off, else I will get one shot by her. Alright, Galio is my engaged. Go, Galio! Alrighty, okay, cool. Yeah, the mirror is just not balanced in this game mode. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. GG. Jeez. This champion's not balanced in this game mode. I tell you. Not a balanced champion. Oh, alright. So, enough of that funny business. Nah, enough of the funny business. So now we're just gonna... Woof. I wonder how much damage I don't even think I got. Did I get an S? If I got an S, that would be thoroughly surprising. So I gotta give it to... Who did I give it to? I'll give it to Galio. He gave me a lot of CC to... like, smack up, do a lot of damage, so... I better get some honors, bro. If I don't get honors, I'm gonna be real sad. Well, I got 1. From the Talia. Bruh. Bruh, you kidding me? I get 1? Oh well. It is what it is. But now we are just going to... Is folks getting the hydrates? Yep, I should probably actually be doing that. That is pretty good. Alright, awesome. But now we are just gonna be just kind of just waiting it out. We've got about 15 minutes here up until game starts, so I am going to just see what the situation is here, just like with my all my screens, because it seems like half my screens are here, half my screens are not here. No, I don't need a browser. That's what I need. I need an image. Team 1. Take a rockstar. Alright, so now and then also I need a team 2. Alrighty, so now let's just get all the information in. Alright, so now let's go here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now we are just gonna be taking a small break as we wait for the last bit of the matches to come through. So I will see you all very shortly. Should be all ready by 6 o'clock on the dot. So catch you all in 13 minutes. See you later, alligator. Hope it's a good one. See you then. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be back getting into game here with possibly the next big thing in Division 2 here. So just going to be waiting for the lobby to be put. Yes. So we are going to be waiting just to get invited to the lobby, but we are going to be getting ready to hop into this game here. We are waiting to see what the champion select is going to be, if they're going to be doing a pro draft or not. So we are hoping that is going to be something there. Else I will have something prepared and ready to rumble. Tonight, whoa, whoa, the night and it brings me up. Whoa, whoa. It's our girl's best friend. Whoa, whoa. Right. We just want to wait for invites to the lobby here. And hopefully get an invite there. So just hoping for the best. Don't know what's going on. So we're just hoping that it happens somewhat soon-ish. Like, I haven't gotten any of the friend requests, which is a bit of the problem at the moment. So hoping that that changes. Right. Tonight. Oh, demons of the night gonna bring me up. Oh, whoa, whoa. Girl's best friend. Whoa, whoa. Demons of the night gonna bring my hand. Whoa. You know. So I'm just gonna be waiting for the invite to the lobby. How's it going, Mr. Oliver? Hopefully it's going well. Just gonna be waiting for lobby invites just to get in there and so we can get the game underway. It's taking a bit more time than we would like, but hopefully it is going to be sorted out very shortly. But until then, I'm gonna be just trying to see what kind of music we should be listening to out here. But what is it? Where are they? Where are the peoples? Why is there no accepting of the game? Why are they not adding me? Alright, there we go. I got added. There you go. We have been invited to the lobby. Lobby has all been sorted, so I just want to make sure that I get the right people on the right team. Oh gosh, it broke. I broke it. It's broken. Okay, right. Okay, guys, I just want to show you show chat quickly. So, like, we've got a bit of a situation here. So, Riot has decided that they don't want me playing this game. Like, Riot is just being rude, so... Alright, so we are going to just have to do a full restart. Alright, restart time. So now... And then hopefully we get into lobby. But oof, this breeze is blowing me away. Client is just... League of Legends is out here just not being very nice to us, is it? But just while we're here, just while everyone is all in chat, just got a big quick shout out over to Jooms TFT for the real Riot fix your game. The real Riot fix your game. Riot Games fix your game. Okay. Drop that. Hopefully it loads. Let's see. You have a breeze. I'm dying of heat, babes. It's very cool out here. The breeze is blowing. So we're just gonna have to like make sure that we get all the... Okay, so we are just... The spectate has been this... Oh gosh, okay, there we go. So is going to be so it is now who's on what side? So okay, so who's on what side? So we're just gonna wait for the side selection. So from what I'm seeing is that it's going to be Griff G like okay, so it looks like it's gonna be GFX here. And then it is going to be LDL on that side. There you go. So that should all be sorted. We should be able to get into Champ Select soon. All right. Let me head off. Good luck, both teams. Keep well, Justin. I'll be back. Nice to see you, Jooms. All the best. And to you as well, Jooms. I'll catch you soon. Stay safe. Is it? It is? We are just gonna wait and see as the last few things are being sorted out. But shout out here to Jooms. Very welcome in this chat with the 10 gifted subs. It says 5, but he gifted the 5 originally anonymously. So this is going to be the news. So he does have a 10. So he is currently #1 gifter at the moment. So we are just going to be waiting for this lobby to be put together. Waiting for the spec for the pro draft. So that should be coming through to us soon. Else I've got an overlay all ready to go. So it does look like we are just going to be using Pro Draft for the majority of this tournament. Makes it easier for both teams. It makes it easier for me and makes it easier for a lot of people just to like get the visuals and whatnot for the game. So just going to be chilling, waiting for that out, but haven't got anything just yet. All right, we got the spectator one. There we go. So now I can close my overlays and all that hullabaloo. So let's do that. Okay, cool. So that's all sorted. Just waiting for the go ahead there from everybody. But now let's get the appropriate tunes here. All right, so it does look like we are going to be heading into Champ Select here. So it is going to be, oh gosh. So we are going to be catching the draft. There you go. It is the draft. It is going through. It is happening. We're going to see the Lilia and the Rakan banned away by GFX. They are not going to be letting any of that go through. With the Viego and the Alistair banned away from GFX Esports. As we are not going to be seeing any of the hard engaged team comps with the Alistair or that carry jungler with the Viego. As Gwen taken away up in that top side. Possibly also a jungle flex. So Gwen is gone and gone with the Leona up banned down in the bot lane. As really a lot of the engage has been taken away here. The likes of the Rakan and the Alistair and the Leona. As Maokai will be the first pickup. So Maokai, heavy priority right now in the jungle. So that is going to be the jungle. And then the Jarvan is going to be picked up as the immediate counter pick. So 2 heavy engaged junglers there with Galio in the mid lane. Looks like LDL do have a very solid team comp in the works here. Already with that very... Oh, as I realize that this... the ban is not very big, so I'm going to have to make it there. There you go. Everyone can see now. There you go. As now we're going to be seeing that is going to be the Orianna picked up with the Maokai. So a really good team fight related compositions being built here. With the Orianna Maokai, very good synergy. Maokai being an excellent ball carrier for those massive shockwaves. With Jarvan and Galio also got that kind of fish in the barrel kind of team comp. Galio drops the ulti onto the Jarvan. Very good easy setup there with Rel now being picked up. So Rel is going to be sitting in that support role. So both teams really seeming to play off that hard engage. As terms of team fight champions there, not any real damage has really been picked up other than the Orianna, which has been considered one of the highest ban and pick champions at the World Championships so far, including the play-in stages there. As now we are going to be seeing that final pickup. What is it going to be? It's going to be the Xayah. The Xayah, really solid pick here. Really good safety, especially into the amount of CC and hard engage that GFX do have. Xayah is a very optimal pick going into the series. Now, we are going to be entering that second set of bans. Not necessarily sure what we can and cannot see. I'm going to have to kind of just wait it out. With the bot, with now there possibly being only mid lane, top lane bans. And it's going to be the set going to be banned away in that top side. As they do very much think that there is not going to be a Maokai top lane. That is a Maokai jungle. So we'll ban out the boss. As then Cassante is going to be the answer in the bans. So no Cassante up in that top side. None of that really abusive lane bully presence there. But we still see a lot of big picks open. The Aatrox is still very much available for either side. As well as possibly the likes of a Fiora also going to be available. Yone also open. As we are going to be seeing these last couple of bans on what's going to be happening here. But would not be surprised if we saw the likes of possibly a Xerath or even a Rakan pick up with the Jarvan Galio combo. But Rakan picked up banned off very early off by GFX here. As now Garen is going to take away from that top side. So another top side ban. They are really going to put GFX on the back foot in that top side. As that is now going to be the Renata. Renata is a very solid pick runner. Really good into these hot engaged team comps. And can really negate the Rel and the Maokai engage. Especially with that hard defensive CC with a hostile takeover. As now we are going to be entering the last picks here. This is likely to be a possible support pick here, depending on the priority with the Rel already locked in. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a possible synergy with the Xayah. I wouldn't be too surprised if we possibly saw a Thresh. Or no, we're going to see the Milio. As Milio will be hopped in there. Going to be helping keeping that Xayah alive in that back line. Going to keep her safe. Really going to be protect the ADC as Tristana. It's going to be the immediate answer. A lot of hard engage from GFX. Tristana can just rocket jump in, hop out, do plenty of damage, and get the reset. And just play a good old game of Jump Rabbit. As that is Tristana locked in. This will likely be that top lane pick here with the Aatrox is still very much open. We're probably going to see something new at least coming out here. Darius also open. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw that, as it's going to be the Shen. So with all this dive, they are going to go with a bit of a defense kind of angle. Shen can also be a really good ball carrier as he does go for that taunt into the fight. But we'll be there to try and protect the Tristana and the Orianna. As this is two main damage dealers. Very high priority defensive comp to protect them there. As that is going to be the Cassiopeia. And that is a very solid pick up there in the mid lane of the Cassiopeia. Really good counter into that of the Tristana as well as the Rel and the Shen. Can't really use those dashes to escape with the Miasma. As now we are going to be getting ready to head into lobby here. As the champ has been as everything has been picked up. We are going to be seeing it go into as we go into the client. There we go. With picks coming along. People saying we're seeing who's going where and what's going who. But I'm going to be taking some predictions now, ladies and gentlemen, with this draft happening. So be sure to get your points in. Be sure to vote for your team. Is LDL looking to take this game and ask and be the one begging for forcing GFX to beg for forgiveness? Or Unforgiven going to be taking the lead here? As you will get 10 minutes to start your points, get your points in, get it all up and running. Be sure to use your points wisely. They will be don't take any responsibility for the misuse of points here. And so we are going to be seeing that is going to be the Maokai priority. So Maokai, it has been showing a lot of priority, at least in these recent stages. So not going to be really seeing too much change on that retrospect. As X Defiance on the Maokai, we got an NCLS Fire on the Rel in the bot lane. We're going to have Forsaken is going to be likely going to... So Hex Defiant... Okay, we might see something a bit spicy out here. So that is going to be the Tristana. So that's Forsaken likely to be in that bot side with LCS. It's now Galio Wait, so that is actually the Galio mid. That is Cassio top lane. So I think they have put the Cassio specifically in with the Galio together. So Galio will likely want to face off against the Maokai, while Cassiopeia could look for a very abusive lane, especially into the mid against Orianna. But at the same time, Galio, good magic counter to Ori. So either way, these lanes can be switched around quite nicely as they counter switch lanes. Play around with that as we're just going to wait for these last couple of picks here. But what is going to be going on in that bot side? What we're going to be seeing, what is going to be how they're going to be able to shift this kind of team comp, especially with the likes of the Tristan and the Rel. Very good engage, very much all in, but the Xayah does have that kind of the defensive changes there. With that Feather Storm can negate the slow and the bomb from the Tristana if timed correctly. But that is going to be a bit of a tricky situation. There's a lot to dodge. Xayah going to have to time it almost perfectly here. With now Shen on the for Ironhide up in that top side, Orianna in the mid lane, and then Milio Xayah in that bot side with Cassio and Galio likely interswitchable. So would not be surprised if it's like Galio mid and then Cassio top lane. But we are going to just have to wait and see here as Rel and Maokai looking rather strange. Maokai could possibly be a top lane pick, Rel in the jungle, and then Shen support. There is a lot of possibility going into this game, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to have to wait and see. We're going to have a bit of time before we head in. So I will give y'all some time just to pick up on some of your votes and get your teams up and running as they are going to be getting ready to go here. As now just going to get those blocks down and dusted. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I shall see you all in 3 minutes and 10 seconds when this all begins. And I hope you're all enjoying the games. Don't go away as we got some League of Legends 3 minutes. See you then.
This will be fun.
What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Camille popping in. We've got DK coming in chat. Welcome, everybody. As we are going to be getting ready to hop into game here. Folks, check Discord. Ish, as we're going to be seeing some League of Legends coming out. You're just going to be waiting for the lobby to load in and whatnot, with players all hopping in there. So that is going to be, so to my surprise, so that is the Maokai top lane. And that is going to be the Rel in the jungle, with Cassio going in that top side, and then Galio facing off against Orianna. Well, no, it's Maokai support. So Maokai support, Shen top, Orianna mid, Tristana bot lane. So very aggressive team there. The Tristana can be very strong in terms of just general engage. Can we see draft? It's just, hey, you flatter me way too much out here, guys. You flatter me way too much. So we will be heading into game. Don't you worry one little bit. Just going to make sure I rearrange the scoreboard, because I don't know who's going where. I'm kind of hoping I guessed correctly. There we go. We are going to be heading in, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. As we are going to be in game here. But you always flatter me, DK. You always flatter me. As we now are, okay, so what I've also figured out is I move my camera, hear me out, here, and then just make it a little bigger. There we go. I don't know, I just want to be able to move my camera somewhere that is like somewhat central but easy to understand. I know there's also range top laner. Bro, it's my job. Range top laner. Oh, Cassio top lane. Oh my man, dude, that is like sacrilege. I don't know where to put my like thingy, bro. Can I put it there? Is it too much? Is it too busy? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to like get rid of the camera, at least for now. I think the cam is just a bit too much, at least on this part. So not gonna see report no name Uwu. So no name Uwu is going to be sitting on the what looks like is going to be the Cassio top lane. So very interesting call there. But now Tristana is going to be bot side with NSCS Fire. So a really good draft mix up there. As I was really convinced that I was going to be a Rel bot, but it is going to be the Maokai. So really good flexibility coming out from GFX. As now we see Gold Killer on that Xayah. We've got some nice skins. I hope he ins. Yo, we got some like the aggression out here, bro. But Cassio, so can we? That's gonna be the big point of contention, at least in this lane, is the Cassio top lane up into the Shen. Very bit of a frustrating one, at least for the Shen's from the Shen's perspective. So not gonna be too interesting for him to deal with there. As we really hope the Shen did take some MR. So Shen took armor, so a bit of a rough one for Ironhide here. He's gonna be facing the wrath of that. I'm angry now. He took range top laner. And that is going to be the Galio that is going to be sitting mid lane against Orianna. So it does a tank counter there. So kind of is a good answer, at least into the Orianna. So both lanes will get their counters. So he started Q. Oh, that is rude. That is rude. He is inting for real. Oh, with Cassio is really not making sure the Shen doesn't. And he's been not CSing nearly as well as you would have liked, especially in that range matchup. Shen holding their own. I'm hitting nothing's fair even matchups. Okay, yeah, but it's whoever gets the advantage. It's whoever has the better advantage. That's the winner right there. But now Hex Defiant on the Maokai support. So I mean, this div is so basically Iron Silver. From what I collect, it is around Iron Silver, yeah. So setting it at somewhat Silver, and the highest rank can be at least Gold 4, at least before the rank lock, or at least before the competitive rank lock. So that is likely just going to be seeing out here. But no action so far. Josephina going to try and just push that wave over the Orianna. We'll be able to do it with the Galio passive there, but really good poke coming out from Naga-kun. As we see Jarvan has finished that clear up in the top side, Rel is on their bot side. Don't play Cassio in your elo. Pick the rock. Pick Dwayne Johnson in that top lane. The top lane seems to be a lot of where the criticism is coming around between these two teams. We're just going to wait it out, as we did see Jarvan is going to be sitting in the river, and it's going to go for a contest onto Rel here. Looks like we might have a fight up here, as Trankos is going to run back into his jungle. Not going to look for a fight. And NLCS Fire is going to sit there and wait and look for possible engage as Kendo is trolling. But so now we're going to see Shen tries to go for the taunt onto No Name, but No Name will be able to dodge that. No, I'm not. Oh, come on, man. I mean, there's certain kinds of trolling. I'm just positive toxic. I don't know if that's like a double negative. At least from what I know. But Naga-kun gonna be just maintaining some strength over here in this lane. Well, Defiant also they're gonna make a lot of prior, especially with the Shen push. I mean, if they were smart, they would switch to range versus range, melee versus melee. I mean, I think that might have been what the option was. It wasn't really sure where the Cassio was. The Shen did think that they were into an AD matchup rather than a magic damage matchup, but Naga-kun going for some good trades with the Galio. Really making sure that she abuses it early while she can, until the Galio gets some more magic resist and makes it a bit hard. Camille, man. I mean, man is spitting what he believes is the facts, bro. But all to your own. All to your own. But unless, like, if it's by all means, it's just for some playful fun and all that jazz. Yeah, but it's just playful fun, my man. But you don't need, like, in the end of the day, I came here to have fun, to fun and laugh, which is fine. But don't try and do it at the disrespect of any other players here. All the players should be respected equally, regardless of their rank. I think all players have that should have that kind of respect. As Maokai's gonna go for that engage here, but Maokai will knock the Xayah away. As we got a wow, Owen Wilson has now defined as a bit of a difficult situation. There is gonna have to use maybe Burn Flash. The heal has come out there, but a Gold Killer gonna get slowed down by the Maokai sapling. Now Shen's gonna go for that. She's gonna go for that taunt. Really good taunt there. The aftershock really keeping Ironhide alive there, taking the win on that trade, especially with that bit of MR that they have picked up. Okay, I like Xayah kite mechanics. There you go. There you go. Always find the positivity in what you can in these situations. Now Forsaken. They all attack Hexafine and Forsaken. I'm gonna go for the reset. The Maokai was able to get away without Flash, but Tristan did have to burn the heal just to keep their support alive. It's not imperfect, but for Silver, it's good. I mean, all to your own opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so understandable. So now Naga-kun is also holding quite a... Oop, we're gonna get a hydrate. Naga-kun very much comfortably holding this lane. Really pressing Josephina. And has already got the lane prior, as Rill is going to be clearing up that scuttle up in that top side. Shen gonna drop the control, but really good taunt there, and is gonna get the sword pull back, plenty of damage. Kind of undecisive on going for that last third auto attack there, but still wins the trades with No Name. It's Ironhide. Oh, unfortunately we got the -1 on the cannon there, so no cannon. As Ironhide will take a bit of a Cassiopeia burn, and she does not really have any damage yet. I'm gonna talk Cassio, she has free scaling. I mean, that is, I think, a lot of the reason why it is ended up being picked into these passive lane matchups like the Shen. Shen does not really have very strong lane presence. So with that Jarvan not going for early, can go for early ganks to help the Cassio get ahead. Cassio's not going to have too much of a problem dealing with a passive laner like the Shen. But now Jarvan can look around for this dragon here, but Maokai and Tristana will be there to assist. Is Orianna also going to look like she's going to try and get a bit of a scaling lane in that instance. Can just keep her distance from the Galio. Not going to really look too much for a fight. But Galio level 6 also looking for something there. Shen is going to get that taunt. Will miss an auto attack. Will hit on those minions. But there's no real point in using the W there. As we're going to see a possible flag and drag. But Naga-kun does burn the flash to get out there. Really good shockwave. Going to go look for the solo bolo here. Josephina's going to have to burn that flash, as that is going to be a very solid flash there. But almost a solo kill there. Shen is going to go for some taunts here, as that is going to be the miasma drop. Bit too late, unfortunately. The Shen not able to get that down. We're not able to pick up some extra third orders. It's so far very slow. 8 minutes in, not too much action yet. Haven't been able to get any first bloods. But CS also CS is sitting in favor of the Casio, who has been able to build a small, very, very small, literally like 20 CS lead over on that Shen over there. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Casio W, bro, send that W in my room. As now we're going to see the dragon. It's going to be started up by GFX. They do have the lane pressure to do so. Well, the Orianna did go for a reset, but Gallo is not aware. There's not going to be any contest. Casio is in the top side with that job, and they are going to be looking to do that Rift Herald, so that is going to be immediately traded out. So Trankos gets that Rift Herald while the Drake goes over to NCLS, as that is just objective trades for objective trades. There is something wrong, by the way. So what is wrong? Shen should not be allowed to farm. So Shen is Shen has been having some time with the farming, but Casio has now, with damage, is not going to be letting that happen anytime soon. She has picked up a blasting wand. Shen has the teleport, so likely going to be able to go for a reset there. Wouldn't be surprised if we've got Merc Treads or even the likes of the Spectre's Cowl. Going to be really, really good into this Cassiopeia. That's going to be the Merc Treads. So that is going to be the Merc Treads, and then we're going to possibly see a TP back to lane from the Shen, who's probably waiting for a little bit of an item there, sitting on 800 gold. So we'll pick up that Kindle Gem, go for the TP. Shen looking like he's in a pretty okay spot so far, all things considered. Ranged matchup. Cassio's not punishing him too hard just yet. As now we see Cassio is going to be walking into that top side, going to drop a control ward. Going to really catch out here the Rel, who is just going to be sitting in the jungle. They're going to clear out their control. Not going to give any of that free vision along. As 10 minutes in, no first bloods just yet. Both teams playing very safe. And literally just a matter of trading objectives. Really just want to see if they're playing for this team fight. As also CS, not much CS difference across the board. It's even in the top lane. As also very relaxed. Going to be very instrumental here, as going to be dropping some vision in their own jungle, possibly anticipating a Rel invade, but Rel on the top side of the map. Milio is a huge pick. Really did like the Milio there, especially with the likes of the Rel and the Shen and the Maokai. So even with the safety of the Xayah, the Rel can make it even safer. But now, see that it's going to be the Miasma drop just to try and shove the wave onto the Shen. But Shen, whenever the Miasma is down, Shen could look for some trades onto the Casio, but not going to do so. There's 20 CS difference now in the favor of the Casio. It's going to get that taunt. It's going to get that shield, but it's going to auto the minions twice there. It's going to see CLS in their top side. But not going to be able to get anything other than just a small trade in the Shen's favor. As wouldn't be surprised if that's either going to be a Spirit Visage or Abyssal Mask first item for Ironhide here. Plenty of magic damage on the enemy team. With the Galio, who's going a bit more of an AP build. So a bit more of an AP orientated build, the Galio going that Everfrost. And then Milio also going to be building a little bit of that magic damage. So even the Maokai going for that first buy Bramble Vest, going to be a very solid pick going into this game. Especially with the minor healing that is available. As now it's going to be the Rift Herald drop to the top side. Could be possibly looking for a dive here onto Ironhide. But NCLS is going to be there just to answer it. No dive going to happen. And it is just going to be Rift Herald handed over and a bit more gold given to the Casio. As that gold leaf is still barely about 600 gold. Is it BO3 or so? It was initially it is a BO3 series, but only a max of 2 matches will be played tonight, regardless of the result. And the third game will be played later in the week, as it's just due to load shedding constraints. There is not likely going to be any third games tonight. So it's only going to be 2 so far. But 12 minutes in, no kills, just objectives. Got some tower plating going for the Casio, who does have the Rod of Ages. And then we're also going to get that Gore Drinker for the Jarvan. Well, Tristan with the Kraken Slayer also picked up. So really, really good picks here. Josephina is going to likely be heading back for that. Going to try and be building... we're going to unfortunately miss the cannon there. We're going to pretend we didn't catch that. There's 1,000 gold for the Shen. So is going to likely be looking to try and get that Abyssal Mask. This is the slowest game I've seen in a while. I mean, yeah, definitely quite slow. Not any engages coming out there. But it's going to be some slows coming out from Hex Defiant. But it just seems like this is a really playing it slow. And really, once you get the good team fights there, as it's going to be Hex Defiant. Walks a little too close. The sun is going to be forced to flash. And the heal from Tristana will be burned. So that is 2 summoners gone. in the bot lane already for GFX. To play like Koreans, as now we see Rel is in the bot side. No mana for Gold Killer, so will not be able to use that Feather Storm. Does have the Ghost and the Flash. So it does look like we're going to see possibly a Flash coming through as Rel does go for the engage. It's going to be the Nature's Grasp, and the Rel is going to try and go for the ulti and the Magnus. Oh, what is it called? It's called the Magnus something. Magnet Storm. So no engage there. Ulti is unfortunately going to be burned, so no damage going to be going out there. But Stragos is going to be in a bit of a tough situation. Going to have to use that flag and drag to get out of there, but Josephina is going to be there to back it out. Magnet Storm. I don't think it was Magnus. But Magnet Storm as now. We're going to see the dragon be started up by GFX once again. This is going to be the second Drake, and it is going to be giving us a soul. What are we going to get here? Got a hard on for these dragons. It does seem hard dragons are going to be the big priority, with Mountain Soul being the one of choice. So that is going to be beneficial to the Rel as well as the... Well, pretty much to 3 members here. Beneficial indeed. And now Ironhide is going for that. Did rush to make that Negatron cloak. Did not have enough gold to necessarily build the full item. Was he was afraid he was going to lose the tower. As the tower planning has fallen already. No name on the Rod of Ages. 2 stacks already. Leandri's picked up for the Orianna. So going to be in a very good spot in that mid lane against the Galio. Who has also built the Merc Treads already. Both ADCs sitting on the Kraken Slayer. And it does seem like it's just a bit of a very calm game. 15 minutes doing good already. 2 Drakes. I mean, they're definitely playing it very calm and collected. Really want to maintain the kind of objective, really solid objective controls. Ironhide's going to catch our Trankos. Not going to do too much damage. Put Helium on stream. I want to watch them. We will be... I am looking to get Helium on stream. We are going to be getting some matches next week, which I will be announcing on my social media and on my stream over the course of the next week. So we will be seeing some more matches over there. As we are going to be seeing Rift Herald's going to be started up here by Trankos and No Name. We have got Milia, who has made their way up to the top side, but there is going to be a possible contest. It's not going for that solo kill. Picks up the Milia and picks up first blood for GFX as now they start picking up an advantage here. It is 2 versus 3 here. Shen is going to catch out on the Cassiopeia. Flag and Drake's going to be up, and Rel is there. Yellow will drop the ulti. They have backed off the Rift Herald. Look, they're turning for the engage there, but there's going to be a stolen Rift Herald there from NCLS. The Nagakun's going to pick it up. Rel Fire might have to pay the price. But Nagakun able to pick up that Rift Herald. It is 2 kills going in favor of LDL. But Milio going for a bit of a, as what is called, some Hillisang kind of angles. And that does end up going, a kill going over to the Orianna as well as that Rift Herald. But now we've got full items across the board. So we've got Abyssal Mask for the Shen. We have got Radiant Virtue for the Rel here. There's still not much action in the bot side. Unless Milio going for that roam and getting caught out. And then 2 kills going up to LDL. But Cassio did get a really, really good early game. Did get a lot of kills. Got the tower as well. And is sitting at 1,400 gold lead over this poor little Shen here. And is going to be backing with a hefty amount of money. But now Nagakun is going to drop that Rift Herald mid. Is going to get that trade tower. And is going to be dropped. So Orianna will pick up that juicy gold there. And another tower going for GFX. So they are going to be in the lead over there. That is going to be the two towers given over to GFX there. Will give them a bit of an even Stevens action there as Cassio full 2 items already with the Archangels fully stacked and 4 stacks on the Rod of Ages. So really, really good there. Galio pick up that Everfrost. Cassio is unkillable now. Yeah, we do see Cassio with the double items. Going to be very, very hard to lock her down, especially with the extra healing, the shield and healing coming out from her 2 item choices. Josephina does look like they're going to get a bit of engaged on Josephina. Is going to get engaged from NCLS. Hexavine is there with Forsaken. A lot of damage going on to this Galio. Does not have ulti. Does have flash. Could try and flash. Going to use that Everfrost defensively. But the rocket jump. Going to be able to secure that kill with Forsaken picking up the first kill of the game. Now NCLS is going to be going to clearing their jungle. Really, really good Hex Flash there. But Ironhide going to be facing a bit of the brunt of the Cassiopeia as Trankos is going to be in their bot side. And Shen really just wants to clear these minions, but this Cassio is giving him the big no-no. There's big damage coming out from this Orianna here. And bear in mind, how are my boys doing? Gonna just see how the boys are doing. As now we're gonna see NCLS is going to be running that off shot, not that phase rush. But phase rush onto Naga Kun going to be really useful going for those quick trades there. As Ori's ult he has is now up, so that shockwave is available. I mean, it's not Ironhide's bad or top diff, it just had to play in a ranged matchup. Yeah. So it is very much understandable. He's having just a bit of a hard time. This lane is not a favorable matchup. As we're going to see the Cataclysm coming out there onto Naga Kun does have the shockwave. It's going to burn, and there's going to be points of pressure from Trankos. There's going to be the Shen ulti coming in. They're going to go for possibly a turn here. Going to get the stun. Jarvan's going to go for that re-engage. Shen is there. A lot of damage going on to Gold Killer. Could see a possible re-engage there. Shen is going to try and go for that storm, but it's going to be the Feather Storm going to be blocked there. Milio going to get the immediate cleanse. As this is very much a back and forth fight there, but nothing is lost. Ultis having to be burned, as well as some flashes there. Flash from the Jarvan is going to be used up there. NCLS really trying to go for the on offensive there, but not able to help their team out just yet. So now, with a lot of these big ultis gone, the Cataclysm is not available. Needs the Feather Storm or the Milio ulti. So that is going to be a very hard dragon for them to fight here. Rel also still has the Magnet Storm. Tristana can go for a jump in. Rel could look for a steal. Shen is not there with the ulti. Does have teleport. Nature's Grasp is going to come in. That's going to be connecting onto 3 members. Rel could look for a re-engage. Tristan's going to be rocket jumping in. And a massive 3-man Magnet Storm with the Maokai lock up. Tristana picks up 1. It looks like going for another. Galio dropping in. Going to try and defend there. But it's not going to be enough as Tristan is still auto-attacking away. Going to go for that rocket jump again. Maokai takes down the Zaya. And now Tristan is going to be able to pick up another kill there. Shen picks up another. But now rocket jump's going to come in. Cassio is going to get stopped by the shockwave. And Tristana can go for that rocket jump back in. Cassio is running for their life. It's going to be a flash of the wall from Forsaken. Josephina taking so much damage. Ironhide picks up another. Ironhide picks up a double kill. And that is going to be the Mountain Dragon picked up by Red Side. But at the cost of their lives. With Forsaken and Shen picking up 2 kills. What looked like a really solid re-engage there. Well, solid defensive engage there with the Cassio doing so much damage. But the Rel and the Maokai CC just made it so hard for them to maneuver. And the Zaya did not have the ulti. Neither did the Milio for that fight. So not many defensive tools available to LDL. So they had to rely solely on the Galio as well as the Jarvan, who also did not have the Cataclysm at that given time. So a lot of ultis were used. And GFX, despite not getting the Dragon, do get multiple kills. And do put some more gold into that Shen's pocket. Which he did, unfortunately, lack in lane due to the ranged matchup. And Tristana also picking up some kills on the better half of that as well. So Rel now also going to be going for that Bramble Vest. It's double Bramble Vest ready for GFX. That was the Swords Reckless on Tristana. As now we're going to be Trankos going to be on that red buff. Galio is going to go and pick himself. And what does not want to pick it up is going to hand it over to the Zaya. So Josephina going top side. As we are going to see possibility. Forsaken going to get themselves a red buff as well. And very straightforward like execution of these 2 team comps needs to be used. With the likes of the Orianna Rel and the Maokai, they have got the ulti wombo combo. And especially a lot of hard crowd control can really lock up that Zaya if she does not have that Feather Storm available. So we are going to be seeing that as it's going to be X effect is going to get caught out there. We're going to see the teleport coming in from the Cassiopeia there. But Maokai ult is going to caught. It's going to catch 2 members there. Tristana is going to have to use that rocket to get out of there. Galio could have looked for an engage there. Rel is going to be looking for that counter engage. Rel going to get that 3-man Magnet Storm. But Tristana is going to be hopping out of that Cataclysm. Junkos has nowhere to go. Massive Feather Storm's going to secure 1. Orianna picks up 2 with the shockwave. That is going to be a big boost coming out there from the Tristana. Picks up 1, picks up 2. But 3 kills going over to Naga Kun as they take down an ace LDL and go for the Baron as Tristana absolutely smurfing in that team fight, and this does secure themselves the Baron. Tristana was able to get that rocket jump reset off just before the CC came in from the Jarvan. So was able to make it out of the Cataclysm. Did not even need to use any of the summoners. And was able to get out there. But Rel, absolutely crazy Magnet Storm there with a Hex Flash over the wall. Was able to lock down multiple members all locked in one little corner. Especially with the likes of all of them sitting in that little alcove. So easy, such an easy lockdown. Milio ulti can't really negate that kind of CC. Can only really negate the stun, can't negate the slope coming out that Magnet Storm. And the Feather Storm was used and was able to pick up at least 1 kill. But GFX looking very dominant so far and played that almost to perfection. But see, Shen is maybe 60 CS behind. So Shen is 60 CS behind, but he's only about 700 gold behind. So he is going to be looking very good, and is quite useful now. And it has been quite useful so far in these big team fights, with Orianna also carrying a lot of the damage, especially 405. Has got the Shadow Flame, as Ironhide's going to look to try and catch Galio. It's going to get that taunt, going to do plenty of damage there. But he's going to walk into 3 members, NCLS. Going to possibly there to back them up, but not a lot of damage going to be there, as he is now the dedicated ball carrier for GFX, as they're going to be clearing out some jungle here. Hex Defiant just going to be sitting in the front there as double Radiant Virtue with the Maokai and the Rel. So definitely want to go for that healing there, as they're going to catch out the Galio. The Shen is going to get toward that. Is a 2-man engage. The Nature's Grob's going to pick up one. Only going to pick up the Galio. The Jarvan's going to get hit with that. It's going to be a massive cataclysm. Galio ulti coming in. Featherstorm pulls out so many. Tristan is in the back line. She is not being dealt with. There's going to be a stun on the Hex Defiant, who's going to be able to walk out of the tower. We're going to rocket jump over and pick up 2. Looks like they're going to go for the 3, as the Cassio does not have the ulti, does not have the stun. But Tristan's going to hop out. Shen going for the hard commit. Gets his revenge for laning phase. As Ironhide goes in, takes out the Cassiopeia. Absolutely beautiful execution coming out from GFX, with Ironhide getting some of that revenge for laning phase. But this does give them the opportunity. They are going to be able to take down that inhib tower, and likely going to be taking that inhib as well. But going to have to look for that reset afterwards, with the dragon now up. Are going to put themselves onto Soul Point here, and going to use the Baron very wisely. Forsaken and Orion absolutely smurfing it here. Very solid engage coming out from the Rel. Really, really locking up LDL, as they really need to start finding a way to deal with this Tristana. They just can't lock her up. She is so mobile. The Galio can't close her down, and neither can the Cassio. The Miasma is not working as intended. Did you make the draft? It's Oliver. We good. So now it does look like there's going to be a fight now around this dragon. This is going to be Soul Point. There's going to be a second Mountain Drake there, but Hex Defiant does not have the Nature's Grasp. Does not have ulti. No Tristana ulti either. Rel also waiting on that Magnet Storm. Cassio is in that backline. Magnus, that is going to be the Nature's Grasp coming in. It's going to connect onto the Melio. Not going to connect anyone else. Melio will tank it. That is Nature's Grasp down. Radiant Virtue is doing its thing, but the dragon is about 7,000 HP. Still fairly high level, but now we see a rotation off the dragon for LDL, as it seems like they do want to get a reset here. GFX are going to just be holding this dragon accountable here. Is it going to be seeing no fight there? And it does look like it's just going to be the dragon for GFX. It is going to be handed over. No fights happening there, as that is just going to be a free dragon handed over. But it does look like Hex Defiant's looking for something here onto Trankos. Trankos walking away, but it's not going to be going there, as Hex Flash not going to be used too well. Tell it, okay, I'm their second support. Tell it not to drop range top lane. It's useless. I will. As now Trankos still in his own jungle. Needs to be very careful. Flag Drake is going to be able to get them out of there. As now we see multiple items across the board picked up. So with the Rylai's for this Cassio being quite useful. Hex Defiant gonna try and get a route onto No Name. But now we see we got Bramble Vest into Thornmail for the Rel here, who has got 15 out of 16 KP. This Rel is absolutely smurfing it right here. 706 on the Shoshana, 509 for the Orianna. Plenty of KP across the board here. Shen 13 kill participation. Alright, but now we are going to see a possible cheese coming out here from GFX. But they are just going to use that. Are just going to rather push the wave instead. They have got the wave prior. Shen is on the top side. Does have the stand united. So can't make their way into that team fight quite easily. As Rel's going to use that Hex Flash. Going to catch out the Cassio. Excellent Magnet Storm. It's going to force the Flash out of that Cassio real quickly. That it's going to be the Nature's Grasp connecting. But Hex Defiant will just tank it up. And that Radiant Virtue popping for both teams there. Lots of healing. As now Jarvan's going to get caught out by the root there. Does have Flag and Drag. Will get over the wall. Orianna trading with the Command Dissonance. There's plenty of priority for GFX here. They are in control so far. They have got a 7,000 gold lead. 3 dragons. And it looks like it's very strong there. As not going to be sitting in that solo lane. They're going to pop the Archangel Shield. So no Archangel available there for the Cassio. As I just want to take a look at something real quick, possibly. So T1 are not on the trophy just yet. They will likely be on the trophy soon. But now Gold Killer is going to be gifted that red buff there. So Trankos will just go and pick up his part of the red buff. Demonic Embrace picked up by the Galio, while we have gotten a very quick blade for the Zaya and Moonstone for Milio. With now we see what is looking like a possible redemption build for Maokai. And then we're also going to have a Tiamat is going to be started by the Shen, so he's going for that Titanic Hydra lane pushing build. With Nagakun helping himself to a red buff there, while the Maokai did go and do some to see de-warding. Baron not going to be started, but is going to start getting prepped there. Vision has been dropped by Hex Defiant, as well as some saplings here and there. Shanko's going to get caught out by Forsaken. A lot of damage coming on Forsaken. That J4 is going to have to be very, very careful here. Cannot possibly walk into the fight like that, as that is going to be him possibly going just for a bit of a back off there. As the NCLS fire. Gonna just be clearing out some vision. Ironhide still bot side, still has teleport and the Stand United, but Cassio can match that. As you see, the Mount guy's gonna go for that engage. Dangerous Cross is gonna connect. Milio does have to use that cleanse, but it is no good. Forsaken picks up another. Is looking to continue this fight. Gale forcing forward. The Featherstorm is going to be dropped. Gonna flash forward. The Shen ulti Stand United. Going to keep Forsaken alive. As that is 2 kills going up to GFX, with the Baron possibly being their next target. We have got Jarvan in the top side, but Orion is going to be going for a bit of a battle there. Josephine is going to be in the jungle as well. Nagakun sitting and looking for some pressure here. Going to be able to look for this Baron going forward here. With there is going to be a ward cleared up, a control ward is going to be used. So Baron is going to be started. Trankos and Josephina really want to look to contest this. The Cassio is boss that does have the teleport. And they are going to try and see if they get the TP. The flag can give them vision. Can go for the flag and drag steal. We are going to see it. Is it going to be flagging and dragging in a little bit too early? Galio does have the ulti. Not going to be enough, as that's going to be an all Galio going for that suicide 5-man taunt, but it's not going to be enough. And Josephina's going to get locked down by the Orianna. Baron's going to be picked up for GFX. Cassio does get that bot lane tower. But now that is going to be a top lane push coming out for the Orianna. But Galio definitely needs to be careful there, as Gold Killer is walking a little too close to Hex Defiant. Does not have the Featherstorm. Tristana's going to absolutely shred this as Forsaken picks up 1. Milio is going to get caught out 2, and that is going to be Defiant picking up the kill. With his tower being smacked away. Going for Cassio is the only line of defense left. Markad's going for that edge drop. Going to go for that flash forward on the Cassio. Does have the ulti, but it's not going to be able to use it in time, as the amount of CC is just too much. Forsaken doing so much damage on this Tristana. Going to be able to shred through that objective. They look like they are going to go for a rotate onto that mid lane inhib. 2 inhibs down so far. Looks like they are wanting to go for the end here. Do you have the Baron up minions? Can go for the end. This is a possible game-ending play here. They are going to go for the Tristana range flag and drag. Not going to be enough, as that's going to be the flash from Hexamite, but that's going to be a flash from Trankos. Not going to be enough, and Trankos has to run away. Tristana doing so much damage. Tristana's going to take some tower shots and will have the Gale forced away, but we're seeing that is going to be the reset coming out for GFX. They are going to go for that little reset and are going to be able to pick up some gold there. Well, defending their base is what LDL needs to do here. Chat, we're Weibo. This Makai's playing next is like playing like Weiwei. Blue side just has better drop. Let's go Mao. It was just a drop diff in Champ Select. Because they got Crab Rave coming out here. I hope the Crab... Is it playing? Does it play? I really hope the Crab Rave plays. I don't know why the Crab Rave isn't playing. Where is the sound? Is it playing? It's not playing. I need to get it so it plays. Okay, so I apologize. I can't give you a points back, but there you go. So it is. Okay, it is playing. All right. So we are not going to see that. It's going to be the soul picked up for GFX here. That is the mountain soul. So nope. Time may locked in cats here. Nope. Drop is gone. Nope. Haha. Alright, so it should hopefully be fixed now. So you should be able to do it now. The sound alert has been fixed. So it should be displaying something. There you go. And this is not going to be seeing a bit of an engage coming out from NCLS. NCLS is looking for that Magnet Storm. Not going to enough redemption. It's going to come out there. But Forsaken does so much damage. The bomb hops over the wall. First, the Featherstorm Galio is going to be using that ulti just to pop in there, but that is a suicide mission for the Galio. Magnetstorm's going to be there. Tristana sitting in the back line. Massive ulti from the Casio, but it's not going to be enough. Rocket jump from the Tristana. Picks up one, picks up two. And that is going to be 3 members down. It is Trankos against 5. Will the Jarvan not going to be able to hold this? Forsaken playing like an absolute Chad here. And looks like John does try to go for the engage. Will get sent out of their own Cataclysm, trying to delay the fight here. But GG, well played, as GFX look to close out this game and take it 1-2-0 in this series. Yes, taking the GGs to both teams. GG, well played. As we're going to be handing over their predictions there. So GFX do take the W there. As you are just going to be waiting for the next lobby possibly to be put together. So that should be happening soon, as there might just be a bit of a short break happening for now. But Orianna and the Orianna Tristana going deathless in this game. 14-0 and 11 for Forsaken, and 8-0 and 15 for Nagakun. Looking really, really good right now on these champions here. Markais and the Rel setting them up for success, as we are going to be heading into the next lobby here. As the lobby is. Alright, so look. Can we see the draft phase as well? Oh no, we will be seeing draft, don't you worry. We get draft, we get spectator draft. Don't you worry one little bit. It should be all up and ready. Just gonna wait for all the links. As there we go, we have got that draft going and ready. I can safely say Makai is probably one of the most broken champions in the game. Safely say Makai is just... The amount of CC that Makai offers as a champion is just like, he has so much CC, he has damage, he's got movement speed. He's just, if played well, he can be quite strong. Very hard to deal with. And very good in team fights. And very solid, just well-built champion for the jungle. Y'all just going to be waiting on this next lobby. Should be heading in relatively soon. Just going to be... The players are just going to be taking a bit of a breather before going into the next series. As we just... take a break and sit down. Can you play gods? Of course I shall play gods. So it shall be gods. We shall get some gods in here. So... Okay, there we go. So now, boom. Gods. God. Eugene's my beloved. This is what you came for. Everybody jumping like rainfall. Your moment. Above it. And it outside riding. My name. La la la. La la la. So now says God, once you play God, you're gonna crumble one by one. Then be alright into the sun. The kingdom come. God, 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 gods. God, 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 gods. Violence. La. Lord. God. God. You're gonna crumble one by one. You're right into the sun. It's the day my kingdom come. Once pure. God, 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 God. Oh, it's always karaoke in this channel. I love just singing along to a lot of songs that we get playing out here. So It's always going to be around like that. So if you enjoy some good old karaoke, that's always what it do be like. But folks, coming at you with the vibrating angry Katos, you're going to be just waiting for. We are going to be getting the pro draft is going to be underway. Yeah, bro, this is by far the best. I have to say it compares with Rise. I have to say it compares with Rise here. As now we are going to be looking into Champ Select here. Hey God, I want to play God. Alright, so we are going to be in Champ Select here. So it looks like we are going to be seeing some of the typical bands are going to be coming through here. The Alistair and the Rel and the Shen are all out of the picture from LDL. And the Lilia and the Gwen also going to be banned away. So not going to be seeing any of that action coming out. As in also the Rakan going to be banned away. So a lot of hit priority on the CC champion here. This song is good for tournament. I can agree. I can agree. The last year's song was kind of not a tournament song, at least from my perspective. I don't think it's a tournament song. I think it was a vibe, but not a tournament song. It's Maokai, picked up by LDL. That is going to be a very high priority on that Maokai. And that is going to be playing engage. You're going to steal the Maokai away from GFX. So what do GFX have as the possible answer there? Is going to be the Norlis. Wouldn't be surprised if we possibly saw a Kai'Sa or even a Samira down on that bot side for Forsaken. I like Star Walking. But it's not that hype. Yeah, see, that's the kind of mentality I have with it. It's like, Star Walking's good, but it's not hype. Like, Rise is hype. Legend Never Die is hype. Gods is hype. This stuff is all hype. As that's going to be the Twitch. That's going to be Norlis and the Twitch are going to be locked in. So that's going to be some really good knockups there coming for the Norlis. We'd be surprised if we see a Yasuo possible pickup. But Makai is in the bag there. Rel is banned, so no Rel there. Warriors is also hype. But Warriors is like the OG, bro. Like, Warriors always... Yeah, the Magic Dragons one. Yeah, Warriors is like the OG hype song. As a Jinx is going to be locked in that bot side. So 2 big hyper carries split between these 2 teams. And it is looking like it is going to... Not going to likely be the Maokai support. Going to be sitting that Maokai in the jungle side. As I wouldn't be surprised if that Milio does get picked up again. As that is going to be the Milio synergized with that Jinx. And that is going to be a real solid hyper carry lane setup there for LDL. But wouldn't be surprised, but no Braum, as we're going to be seeing the Milio going to be playing for that safety. As just going to try and go for that anti-CC kind of angle, as I've just like accidentally typed a whole bunch of things in chat. As now Jarvan will be locked in there, so Jarvan in the jungle for LDL. So they are going to be taking that Jarvan away from, GFX is going to be taking away from LDL. Especially with Jinx. From what I know, yeah, and the next set. Going to be banned away in that top side. I told him not to draft Milio. Oh no. As Milio's going to be drafted in there with the set being banned away. But Cassante and Diana also banned away. So no Diana, as they do think that is a Maokai top lane. But they also banned that Diana from the mid lane. And Cassante is going to be banned in that top side. Your team is inting draft again. Oh gosh. Inting draft, unfortunately, across the board. From what chat is telling me, it's just draft is just being into left, right, and center. Silas will be the final ban target towards GFX, as we are going to be seeing what is likely going to be their pick here. They can look for top lane or mid lane. They really want to see who could possibly just get the counter pick. They want to see if they can possibly get a counter pick for at least for the mid lane. So the mid lane can have a safe lane. Shen, they might also want the Shen to have a bit of a stronger lane in that top side. Did have to play weak side a lot of last game. So they might want to put him on something comfortable and then leave his pick for last. But Shen will be the pickup for GFX, as they do pick that Shen up. Going to be really, really good, at least with the Twitch still. And that is going to be some really solid front line for the Rat in the beginning. But now, what are we going to be seeing as the possible answer to that Shen top lane? Because it could be likely a Maokai top lane. But I am less likely to think that is going to be the Maokai top lane. As we're closing in the last couple of seconds, what is it going to be? It is going to be the Nico. So Nico going to be in that mid lane there for LDL. As we're waiting to see who is going to be matching up against that Shen. Would not be surprised if we possibly see another strong-sided matchup, as they just leave the Shen on weak side. So we could possibly just see a strong side pick there. Malphite, very solid pick here. plenty of physical damage to deal with the Twitch and the Jarvan, as well as the Shen. So Malphite would be really, really solid pick here for LDL. Are they going to hover? It is going to be the Ornn. As Ornn, not as bad of a pick. Still think the Ornn was very viable, as well as the Malphite. So I think one of those two picks are likely picked up. So Ornn, very solid pick up there into the Shen. So there's going to be two tanks just bonking at each other. But Malphite, yeah, Malphite gone. Nico Malphite combo. As now we're going to be seeing what is going to be that mid lane pick there into the Nico. Orianna is banned away, so that's going to be the Malzahar. So, whew, the single target crowd control that is available here is uncanny. There's a very easy lockup for GFX going into this game here, as now we are going to be getting that prediction up and running, chat. So let's start that prediction. Who is going to take game 2 here? This prediction will be started. There we go. Be sure to spend your points in Josephina I Trust. Oliver come voice on Aegis League. Oh, it seems like there's a bit of a, not beef, but wrong one. Alright, as we are going to be seeing the more of the bans come through. Just going to be waiting for overall champ select to finish here. I'm not home. That's why I'm not playing. Oh, yeah, I remember you said you're on the bench, my man. But your team are thinking of you, at least from what I know. Scared. Oh, gosh. Okay, sorry, I just need to clean out my ears. There's Orcs coming in with the hydrates. Thank you, Orcsy. Thanks for the hydrations. Ah, there you go. There we go. Gotta keep myself all hydrated and all ready to rumble. Kind of. I mean, he's honest. At least he's honest. So gotta respect that. As now we are going to just be waiting for that last bit of champ select to finish off. Oh, and now we got some of the hype worlds music. Was this which worlds was this? This was 2023. This is 2023 worlds. So this is going to be a very solid songs coming out here. Bro, almost so good here with the Jinx. I think the Jinx does still work fairly well with what they have picked up. So I don't think the Jinx is really too bad with Emilio. Very good hyper carry potential. Emilio does have that CC and the CC reduction, but Twitch scales so well with the front line he does have. There's so many people you got to eat through before you can get through to the rat, and there's no real access to that back line. Even with the Nico, gonna have to go through a lot of members to get back to that Twitch. So I'm gonna have to play that front to back, as there's no real hard engage onto that back line. The Nautilus, the Jarvan, and the Shen can all just tank it up for the Twitch and give Twitch pretty much a free backline access. As now Rocker coming in with the hydrates as well. Yeah, and Emilio can't it's not like the Nautilus is going to be, they can't really reduce the CC on the Nautilus. He does have a knock-up, so can't use the stun, but the knock-up's going to be quite easy. So the Braum would have been a solid pick there, as there's very solid, very good opinions. Very solid one there. I can't agree. Emilio might have been just the temptation of keeping the hyper carry fed, keeping Gold Killer in a really strong position. But they were maybe a little bit of oblivious to that idea, and instead instead of going to protecting Gold Killer, they went to utilizing him. So really gotta hope that this Jinx does get strong, else it's gonna be extremely hard to eat through that front line of the Jarvan, Nautilus, and the Shen. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. He's good in healing, but at least not gonna be very easy for the Jinx to access that backline. They can punish lanes with double range. Yes, so that is what they're gonna be able to do. So the double range lane can be very oppressive, especially into the Nautilus in the early game, but Nautilus can look for opportunities, at least with that. So yeah, I will be taking a small 3-minute break while we wait for the lobby to get in, so I will be catching you all in 3 short minutes. See you later in 3 minutes. Don't go away, as we are entering the final game of the evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going into last game of the evening. I'm just going to wait for the loading screen to come in. We got some Legends Never Die coming at the request of Oliver. Very sick song. Really do dig this song. One of the best, probably one of the best world songs in this so far. So we are just going to be just making sure everyone is all in their right places there. He's got the hydrate. I will be hydrating right this second. Just gotta reorganize some peeps. But there we go. Scroll it out. And then we are going to just have to go to this one. And all right, as we are going to be heading into... All right, there we go. As we do going to transition into game here. So now we are going to be unpausing, and it's going to be the final match of the evening. Regardless of the outcome, it is going to be GFX facing off against none other than LDL in this final matchup. If LDL are able to bring this to a 1-1, it will go to a third and final game later this week. But if GFX are looking to close this out in just one clean swipe, they need to look for this 2-0. And the kind of team comp which they have drafted is still quite prevalent and looking quite strong here. Well, now I'm going to see flag. It's going to be dropped to Cat Vision onto Trankos. Not going to be seeing any invade potentials there. As Josephina on the Nico with the Comet coming out there. So he's going to be sitting and watching the side brush. We've got Maokai sitting on the phase rush. Maokai jungle. Not going to go for anything there. Support Maokai on with the Grasp and Undying for no name. Got a bit more respect on him. Not running that Cassio in that top lane. We have got Jinx with the Ghost and with the Lethal Tempo. Milio with the heal as well as the Summon Area. Really good options there for Milio. Going to be giving us a bit of a dancey dance. Very comfortably. Going to just give us more dancey dance. No dancey dances. Alright. As Shen up in that top side. Once again running the Grasp. NCLS going to be on the bot side. Jarvan with the Conqueror. We've got Nagakun on the Summon Area in the mid lane. Twitch for with the Lethal Tempo over the Hail of Blades. And then we have got the Norlis. Very nice green Norlis skin. Fright Knight Norlis. As that's going to be a bot lane start there. But I need to do some hydrating. So hydrating shall be done. As now. Curious to see if this game's tempo is going to be very similar to that of the first one. Where we only got kills around after the 10-minute mark. So we're going to have to see how slow either team wants to play it. But Twitch does want to scale up as well as the Jinx. Jinx and Millie don't really have that very good early game presence, but late game they will be quite a bit of an issue. Top lanes look like just to trade Grasp stacks most likely, while the Nico and the Malzahar also going to look just to farm it up. They just want to keep it scaling as Nico's going to get hit with a bit of a burn there. As now we're going to get engaged from Hex Defiant. We'll catch Gold Killer, but we'll get shielded out by the Milio, so not going to be too much of a problem there. Abusing that level 2. And giving Forsaken a bit more strength in the lane, as they are going to be stacking up a rather large wave against the Jinx. But Jinx will be able to pick up that level 2 quite nicely. As two top lanes going to go for the taunt coming out there from Shen, but is going to go, has got Grasp over the Aftershock. A really, really good sidestep coming out there from the Shen. Barely avoids the knockup. There's continuing fighting happening up here, but there's going to be the Brittle stack onto Ironhide. Not going to be happening too much there. As you see, trades going out to Nagakun, but Josephina foil but behind. The Malzahar going to be able to push this wave a little early. Is going to go for that Mana Crystal early on. Not going to go for the Dorans. As level 4 already up in that top lane. As Brillium there is going to be a possible fight there for no name, but not going to lead anywhere. A little bit short on mana for Nagakun. As for the CSD, as NCLS is going to be fighting off no name up in that top side. Just going to be having a very casual conversation. Not going to be too much of a problem. As Jarvan's going to look to rotate into the mid lane. Or didn't take Uxbration, but he did Pie Pots. And so we can take a bit of a confirmation there as what the Ornn is going to be running. So as the Ornn is going to go for this fight here onto the Shen. Yeah, a lot of damage going up, but the junglers are fighting themselves as well. As his big brawl's going on, NCLS needs to flag and drag out. The Ornn goes for the flash and the knockup, but not going to be enough. And NCLS is going to be able to get out of there the flag and drag, but flash burned by No Name. I saw it on Porofesta live. But I'm gonna show some of the runes which have been taken, at least secondaries. So the Shen and the Ornn just gonna be kind of just trading it out as much as they can. Malzahar gonna go for that quick reset. And Twitch picks up first blood, very subtly picks up first blood down that bot side. As Milio playing a little bit close on there, but Gold Killer really wants to go for a kill. Is going to be flashing on the Hexafire. The Hexafire is going to be able to get the heal from the Twitch, and the Twitch will pick up the kill. As double kill for Forsaken, as he now builds another lead down in this bot side. Really, really well played from Forsaken out here. Yeah, Ornn did end a bit with runes. Honestly, I don't know too much about Ornn runes and whatnot. I do know that he does like to go for a lot of the just lane sustain and just sitting in lane, just farming. Twitch now going to be looking just to clear out this wave. While we see an engage onto Trankos. Going to have to burn the flash to get out of there alive, but is going into enemy territory as Naga-kun will drop the silence. Will pick up the kill there onto the Maokai. As Define and NCLS are going to be able to get out the Skull Cat as 3 kills going over to GFX. As they really have sped up the pace here in this lane. As now, No Name's going to go for a find to Ironhide, but taken quite low. Ironhide does a lot of damage over to that Ornn there. And Ornn will have to be very careful here, as is leading the CS battle, but Ironhide also going to be going for that high. Is going for the Tiamat first item. And now we see Wave just being shoved there. And Josephine is going to have to clear that wave once more, as Ironhide also still holding that really good lane pressure. And keeping the Ornn under their tower there. Brittle's the Bellowing Breath going to lock out that cannon. Not going to be too much of a problem there. But now Naga-kun can really pressure this lane with the lost chapter picked up. Shen does not land the taunt. As that's just going to be backing away. No Twilight Dash there. As Trankos is going to be caught out there. Norla's going to get that dredge line. Malzahar is there. Does have the flash. He's going to go for that flash. Not going to be able to get that ulti off. As Trankos will walk away, and that is Naga-kun, no flash. Was not able to get the Nether Grasp off in time. Oh gosh, there's going to be a lot of grasps this game, not going to lie. As now No Name is going to be up in that top side, but Dragon is going to be started up. It is going to be a very easy Dragon start up over here. Not any real contention there. No one's there to answer. Maokai is in the top side. This Dragon is just going to be going over to GFX quite comfortably as they secure that. While No Name and Ironhide going to keep going for these aggressive trades up in this top side. Shen desperately trying to keep up in that CS. Has been falling a little bit behind. The bomb he's starting to pick up from the Ornn will help in the farm. We'll get a knock up onto the Shen there. But Shen will get the taunt. A lot of damage going from Ironhide. There's no flash for No Name. Shen's going to flash forward. Does have the grass stack and will pick up the solo bolo onto No Name up in that top side. Shen absolutely smurfing it there on this Ornn here. Really deciding to get some revenge on No Name for playing that Cassio last game. Does not want to deal with that Cassiopeia. As now Maokai wants to look for a gank mid lane, but Trankos not on a ward. Looks like they do want to stop Malzahar, but Malzahar will just be able to chill there. Not too much of a problem. I think the Divine's going to walk up, going to try and just push these minions for the Twitch. But again, we've got some priority on that anti-heal already in that bot side for the Monolith. So really good into the likes of the Milio, who is going to be doing a lot of the hitting. But NCLS is going to have to smite some of their camps while Trankos tries to steal it away. Trankos is unfortunately unsuccessful. Did not have the smite there. But now Twitch going for that spray and pray. It's going to be able to get that Milio. Milio has flash, has got heal. It's going to try and walk out, but the point's not going to be enough. As that shield's going to pop there, plus the cozy campfire. Warm Hugs, Cozy Campfire is going to be keeping this Milio alive here. But Forsaken and Hexafire will get the lane priority here. Jinx can't not really do too much about it right now. I don't think Nord should rush Bramble. Milio healing is not that big early. As you know, see Tranko's going for a bit of engage here onto Ironhide. But not going to be enough there as the junglers are going to butt heads. It's going to be a big duel here as the Ornhorn is going to be some NCLS is going to get caught out, going to get knocked back. Strikos wants to go for that re-engage, going to get that flag break, but it's going to flash over the wall. Ironhide is fighting in a 2 versus 1. Now we're going to see the flag break back into the fight there. Nuggun is on their way in, but it's going to be the suppression onto Trankos. Nuggun picks up one. NCLS is so low with the shield, keeping them barely alive as NCLS fire makes it out alive on such minuscule HP. And that is multiple kills going over to GFX Esports as they secure themselves 3 kills and 1 over to the Shen and 1 over to the Malzahar. But that Jarvan should not be alive. That Jarvan should not be alive. This Jarvan, see this Jarvan right here? Man should have died. Man should have died, but he did not. It's now 6-0 so far, 3,000 gold lead for GFX. Definitely have changed their pacing, are going a lot more aggressive on these engages and a lot more aggressive on these fights so far. As we are just going to be waiting to see what the Shen ult gapped. Yep, the Shen ulti just absolute coming in clutch, bro. As Cornell X Feeder, thank you for the follow, Cornell X Feeder. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy the stream. As our Riptail is going to be started up by Trankos as well as No Name. Going to be able to get that quite comfortably and quite easily. Well, now NCLS does want to look to contest it. Gonna look to contest it, but not gonna be able to. Trankos is gonna be able to pick that up quite nicely. As NCLS Fire gonna just go out to clear some more of their camps out. As I am unsure why this is not working, but it should be a-okay now. As now we see Trankos is just going to be farming up in that top side. A lot of items already picked up for GFX with the Shen close to that, possibly a Radiant Virtue. As we're now going to see Norlis going for the Drake. Not going to connect. Gold Killer's going to get hit there by the North Ports this ulti. And that's going to be the Spray and Pray and Defiant getting that kill there as he's going to go for that flash forward. As that's going to be 7 kills for GFX. Looks like the Milio is going to have to try and fight off this giant floating bell kind of thing. But now the Nico is going to be taking quite a bit of damage from this Malzahar here, especially with that Leandries in tow. As that's first item ready for Malzahar. First item for Twitch with that Kraken Slayer. And then there's likely going to be the Gore Trigger for the Jarvan. But really good so far from GFX. As they have been able to secure themselves plenty of lane pressure in the bot lane as well as the mid lane. But now Shen is going for some trades here onto No Name. Does not have any real reason to fight. Shen just wants that lane priority so he can look for the Stand United teleports. As now we're going to see a TP coming in mid lane there. But this is going to be the Dragon startup for GFX once again. Going to be very comfortably able to get him. Malzahar is going to walk up, but they're going to be having a fight in that top side. But red side is going to be able to pick up that dragon. There's 2 dragons there as Twitch is going to looking to go for a fight here. Are we going to get a fight there? As now we get the Twitch has been caught out. Twitch has nowhere to go. As you're going to see, Porzingis has to flash. It's going to flash right to the Twitch. Their Spray and Pray is going to be dropped there, but it's not going to be enough. It's the taunt coming out from Shen. Massive Shen ulti. Nico is there going to get that 4-man knockup. And then is Marco taking down the Twitch there. And then NCL's been are on the run. Josephina taking a lot of damage, but it's going to get hit by that dredge line. And then it's going to be GFX coming out here. 2 kills going on, but Ironite takes down one under the tower. Goes for the tower dive. But Trankos is running for their lives. Has no flash, has no engage. The flag not mean they're going to get that knocked back. Hex Defiant. Going to be taking so much damage. Dredge line's going to connect once again. As Nautilus picks up the kills once again. 3-0-4 on this Nautilus. Absolutely smurfing it here. As we are going to be seeing very well orchestrated fight there from GFX. Did unfortunately lose 2 members. Lost Naga-kun and the Twitch. But were able to very much take the W there with the multiple kills as well as the dragon. But now Radiant Virtue picked up for that Shen. 300 gold shutdown, 302. Has been falling not too far behind the farm. Only 5 CS behind the Ornn there. Has not even has used the TP, so he's gonna be able to walk back to lane. And so I was just gonna see Josephina just gonna try and keep this way push, but Malzahar has got the core item So just really, really easy for the push to come out there. But Dredgeline's not going to connect there. Twitch is going to go for that spray and pray. Going to do plenty of damage. North's going to drop that ulti. Going to be doing plenty of damage there. But looks like Twitch can't get in the range. He's going to lock up Zwaka and is going to be able to get it as NCLS is going to be able to steal that away. As the Jinx is desperately going to try and do some damage. Does have the ulti, but not going to be able to do too much there. As Loser Central, thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here. As Einhai going for some more trades. Does have the Radiant. Not really a fighting item there. But is going to just go for those grasp trades. Going to force the Ornn out there. As Forsaken does want to go for a fight onto Gold Killer there. Dredgeline's not going to be used. Gold Killer does suspect something. And Trankor is in the bot side. NCLS is going to get caught by the little stop there, but it's going to get rooted. Mark is going to get knocked back. Cataclysm onto Gold Killer. Going to lock down this Jinx. And hit by the rocket as Gold Killer picks that up at Twitch. Doing so much damage. Going to be that poison kill. Is going to take another one. It's going to go invisible. Going to get that reset. Trankos has no flash. It's going to have to cut out as Norlis is going to connect that Dredgeline. And Twitch is going to catch caught one. Trankos desperately tries to go in and get the root. But Twitch on the double kill on the rat here. Really, really strong. 5, 1, and 3 as Josephina is going to tick down. Josephina might just tick down. Nope. We'll get the level up. We'll survive. Not going to be dying that easily as now Shen and Ornn are going to go for some more jewels in that top side. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is a whole different GFX. They are looking very dominant now. They have made sure to press these early leads. Got a 5,000 gold lead already. Shen going in for that taunt onto No Name. No Name has got flash. And is going to have to use it. We'll have to get out of there as Nagakun now going to be able to shove that wave. Makai and the Nico are looking for a fight in the mid lane. Nico is quite low, so should not really walking necessarily too close to the minions. Does not want to get hit by the good old space. It is not defined. And for a second to go again. This is just age-old routine as the Dredgeline's going to connect. Twitch, it's just going to go for that spray and pray. No ulti, no ghost. And Forsaken takes down the Jinx. As they do want to look for a possible re-engage again, but are not going to go for that tower dive. As Shen's going to go for that taunt. It's going to miss, unfortunately. Shen going for those auto attacks. Really wants to get that kill there. Is going to get hit by the Ornn slow. And not going to be able to make it out. As that is just going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Benefiting the Ornn there. As now we're going to see NCLS going to catch Trankos. Phase Rush is going to get them out of there. But Malzahar is looking to get Trankos there. Malzahar does have the ulti. They look like they could go for a fight here. Flag and Drake's going to pull over, actually. And NCL is taking a lot of damage. Trankos does have the Nether Grass. Is going to be able to lock them down. A lot of damage coming out onto the Maokai. Press is going to be there. Josephina going to get hit with some slows there. And some of the burn. Jarvan does get saved. Once again, getting out a minuscule HP. As he always does. Jinx tries to use Super Mega Death Rocket to pick up at least one. Going to be the Gale Force forward. But a massive shield. Plus the Shen. Get his ulti in onto the Norlis as the engage is completely turned around. Gold Killer has to use the ghost to get to safety. Josephina also taken low down in this fight here. But Gold Killer is all alone. Gonna have to try and fight this. Not gonna be able to do too much there. And Shen will be able to pick up that kill. Or Nagakun gets that solo kill in that mid lane onto the Nico. As GFX, they are pulling out all the stops this game. All their carries sitting very comfortably. Shen 5, 1, and 2. Looking really, really strong here, as that's going to be the first turret going over to Forsaken, who is looking like he's going to be going for that crit Twitch. As now they're going to catch out Trankos. It's going to get that slow. They're going to get that spray and pray, but it's going to get the knock up there onto the Twitch. But Twitch is going to try and do the desperate get the spray and pray. The Nature's Card's going to connect there, but the Dredgeline locks in, and Twitch picks up the kill. Snugkun is there to back them up, but not needed. Forsaken unstoppable on the rat. As continues to build that goal. He's sitting on 2.1k. Like to note that Infinity Edge in tow, or the Gale Force in tow there. Rift Tail will be dropped mid by NCLS and is going to pick up that tower. As now we see Nagakun is going to be starting up this dragon. Is going to be picked up quite comfortably. No contest. Maokai only just spawning out. Milio could be looking to catch vision, but is not going to be enough. Milio just going to walk there. Bit of an overstep as Milio going to use the soccer ball just to kick them away. As now Twitch looking for a fight. Twitch playing the sneaky rat that he is. Flag and drag coming out there. As there's going to be the massive cataclysm onto the poison. And that is bye-bye to the Milio. The Jinx is going to slowly burning down with the poison. And the Malzahar. As the Dredgeline not going to get from Hex Defiant. But it is not needed. The Twitch poison plus the Leandri's burn combo. And that is bye-bye Jinx. And bye-bye Milio. GFX absolutely smurfing it in this second game. Burn coming out onto Josephina as Nunkun is tanking tower. A lot of tower shots being tanked there. As Nunkun has to be very careful. Does not want to hand over that juicy shutdown. There's plenty of shutdowns available for LDL to pick up there. As you see the taunt coming out from Ironhide there. It is going to be the 1v1 brawl as No Name will walk out of there. GFX looking really clean in the second game. 10,000 gold lead so far. Shen taunt coming out. A lot of damage going from the Shen with the grasp there. Considering it's not even having, does not necessarily have a fighting mythic, it's doing plenty of damage. As NCLS is gonna just take all that farm to his absolute heart's content. Now Jinx and Minu desperately trying to get some farm. Really wants to just get some gold onto Gold Killer, so they can start putting some priority. As Twitch does have that Gale Force, Flag and Drag is available. It's gonna catch that Emilio. Dredge line links over. And that is bye-bye, Emilio. With the dredge line not going to eat, the ulti not even necessarily going to be used there. Malzahar desperately wants to try and go for one. They will get the kill with the silence. Forsaken walking forward. Forsaken's not spotted. Gale Force and the spray and pray picks up one, but the Malkai's going to try and lock it on. Dredge line's going to connect. Forsaken's going to flash back into their team. Trankos going to get locked up by the Cataclysm. As this is 4 members of GFX are walking towards that Baron. With 3 members down, Ornn and Josephine the only ones up. Ornn stuck under that tower. Shen keeping him at bay. This is going to be the Baron starts up for GFX. As they're going to be taken relatively quickly with their Malzahar, Leandri's burn, plus the Twitch damage. Going to be very easy and going to be taken very quickly. Shen 5-manning it. Is going to be the 5-man Baron. Going to be taken down very quickly, very easily. As GFX secure that objective. And now are going to rotate to that top side. They want to open up the lanes. They really want to get rid of that pesky tier 1. One thing Shen does struggle with, unfortunately, is this tower pushing. As much as Shen might have a lead, not very easy for Shen to really push these lanes here. But is going to be able to do so very comfortably here with the help of his team. But now Twitch is there. Defiant also going to be there as well. Nagakun with the resets coming out from the Shen. Shen's going to likely go into that bot side. As now we see, this is going to be the Arga Drago for the tower, but they can't really tank it. Not going to have too much there. It's Flag and Drag from NCLS. Taking him quite low, so no engage there. As now that tower is going to be smacked up once again. As the Ancient Grasp is going to be burned. Hexavine's going to tank it for the rat. Malzahar Shield's going to be there. That is Hexavine taking so much low, but that's going to be Twitch. Still lying in darkness. Ornn's going to be summoned and catch the Twitch. But that is going to be a big spray and pray. And Nico with a massive ulti takes out the rat. But at what cost? That's going to be Jinx picking up. No, Jinx is excited, doing so much damage. Ironhide taking none of it. As there's going to be the root coming out there. And Jinx still doing a bit of damage. But that's going to be the Shen over the wall. What looked like a very solid fight for GFX. Got turned around by the Nico and the Jinx. And she was able to pick up a kill there. Really good team fight from LDL. Sorry, you can clear my throat. LDL did get a good catch in that team fight there. But unfortunately, did not end up being enough going into this game here. They just don't have enough damage to deal with the Shen. The Jinx only on the Kraken Slayer, and that Shen has got a Radiant Virtue. Doesn't even have any armor and is still struggling. But now Ironhide is going to be helping themselves to some of the jungle camps. We'll just dash over the wall. Not going to be too bothered by that other than Trankos, who's a little sad. Very sad jungler vibes for Trankos. But now NCLS and Trankos going to be dueling it over there, all over the wall. With NCLS Fire going to be just using the flag to grab some vision. With the dragon up in 15 seconds. This is going to be solved. There is going to be a fight happening here. This is going to be this do or die fight for the soul point here. Dragon is going to be up. And a dragon has spawned that is going to be dragged out there. Shit, Malzahar is pushing the top side. Does have the TP, so this is going to have to be a big decision. It's going to need to be made. The Malzahar is going to be in that top side. Just pushing the waves. Well, we see the dragon is going to be started here, but is going to be going for a bit of a fight there. As we see, they are going to sacrifice that dragon. They are going to sacrifice this soul. But now TP is coming in from the Nico. Nico's going to deal with Nagakun. I see Dragon is going to be started, but there is still going to be a contest. Makai does have the Aegis Grasp. Ornn is going to be something, but now TP coming in from the Malzahar. Looks like they are going to go for Dog Killer. The Cataclysm going to be locked in there. Spray and break going through Gale Force forward into the suppression. Forsaken picks up one. But now Ornn is in that back line. Ornn takes down Forsaken as Nagakun's going to drop that burn onto Trankos. Picks up one. The Ornn takes out the Twitch. But it is going to be just a 2-for-1 in favor of GFX as Ornn is on the run there. But the jungler is very much alive. So GFX able to pick up the dragon. Oh, doing a little bit slowly. It's just the 3 tanks that are really going to be smacking away. It is Josephine looking for a way and does have the ulti, but is going to get taunted away by the shed as the Jinx rocket steals it, and the Jinx is going to be able to secure the dragon for LDL and deny the soul as a glimmer of hope for LDL in the power of this Jinx is going to be able to steal away that dragon with the Super Mega Death Rocket. Crazy stuff coming out here from LDL. But NCLS was not able to get the smite off in time. I love gold. Yeah, I love gold too. It's very shiny. But now I'm definitely, was definitely a small blunder coming out from GFX there, as it's definitely not gonna be taken too lightly there with the steal. Did give a little bit more gold into the hands of LDL, but are still a very big 11,000 gold lead behind. Twitch 2.5 items looking on that Bloodthirster next item, but Randuin's for the Jarvan, and then we've got Demonic as well as the Rylai's for the Malzahar, who is going to be building into that Rabadon's death cap. So going to be doing plenty of damage overall now. Let's see, Gold Killer is going to walk over, going to be taking some jump camps. Really going to try and get as strong as possible. Does have the Infinity Edge, so there's a 2-item Jinx. She is going to be spiking a little bit. Not that gold, my ADC Gold Killer. Gold Killer, respect to Gold Killer. Was able to steal that, able to just further deny the soul pickup. And now this could possibly be the next bit of objective control with the Baron spawning in just under a minute now. Ironhide has the TP, has the Stand United. So we'll be able to enter that fight there. As Josephina does not have the teleport, so we'll have to walk up to that Baron. Twitch and Malzahar are going on a hunt here. As the Rat is going to be looking mid lane, just going to be farming up that wave. This Twitch is the primary target for the Nico as well as the Maokai. If they're able to lock down this Twitch, they can turn this fight around like clockwork. Now we see Ironhide still in that bot side, is backing off, possibly looking for a TP and ulti angle. Really wants to see what kind of engages. Twitch is going to be going invis. We're going to see a Gold Killer is going to get caught out here by the Jarvan. Has no flash, has no ghost. And Forsaken will be able to pick that up. Does burn the spray and pray. And Trankos is going to be running for their lives. And Nagon's going to be caught them out. But Twitch is going to be smacking away No Name. And No Name is taking no damage. As we see here, as Ironhide's going to be getting smacked away by Josephine. Twitch still not going to be doing too much damage over to that Ornn. Ornn really taking names out here. As the Twitch does not have any of that possible tank straight. Doesn't have the Blade of the Rune King. But so Forsaken is going to go invis. Looking like it's just going to be sneaking around. Waiting for the engage there onto No Name. As you see, that's going to be the dredge line going in onto Swake. As Forsaken picks up one. The Ornn is going to try and smack him up. Going to get a triple knockup. Ornn is in a 1v4 and he's killing Nagakun. As the No Name is going to be running for their lives. Twitch is trying to get that damage off. And that is going to be the smite kill from NCLS. As there's now going to be Baron is going to be secured there by GFX. There is no Maokai in sight. The Jinx is desperately going to try to go for the steal here. There's going to be a TP coming in from the Malzahar. Jinx can go for the Miracle Steal once again, but they are going to try and stop her. They do not want that steal to happen again. Jinx is looking for it. Are we going to get the 2 Mega Death Rocket? She is holding on to it. She can't possibly go for the steal there, but it's going to get blocked by Nagakun. Really, really comfortably there. As now that is going to be Baron over to GFX once again. As I have now just found out that I am going to be having load shedding in 20 minutes. So that is going to be a bit of an unfortunate one. I just need to... Oh gosh. Load shedding is going to be happening. But we do not like the load shedding. Load shedding is very rude. Alright, but now Forsaken does have a very strong gold lead with Hexafiend here. And they are going to look to just push it down mid lane there. As I am just getting spammed. Oh gosh, I'm just getting absolutely spammed here. As now we are going to be seeing the minions being pushed in from all sides. Malzahar in that top side. Twitch is going to be heading down into the bot side. They are going to look to secure that dragon. NCLS and Malka are going to be sitting and lying in wait here. Really hoping that this game going to be do or die on this dragon here. NCLS is looking for that engage. Gold Killer does have 2 items. Does have the upgraded items with the help of the ornaments. As Hexafiend's going to catch out No Name. But not going to do too much damage there as Forsaken. Malzahar is just going to get that solo kill onto Josephina. LeBurn damage. Plus the Rylai's and the Leandries. As that is going to be game over there. With now Trankos is going to be going there, but that's going to be NCL. It's going to fail the flash over the wall. Not going to be enough. Going to get that cataclysm onto multiple members. Hexafiend's going to get that Shen ulti. Twitch in the backline. Still has not used the spray and pray. It's going to spray and pray onto Gold Killer. Going to Gale Force forward. And it really wants to fight Gold Killer's going to be down 1. But it's going to get locked down. Forsaken picks up another. Shen's going to be there to save the day. Twitch gets those resets. The help of that Chemtech Dragon No Name is going to be barely surviving. The Twitch almost killing himself. As Forsaken picks up the Ornn. As now Trankos desperately running for their lives. Shen is going to go for that taunt there. But not going to be enough as Nagakun gets the extra damage with the Space Age. As GFX are looking to close this game out 2-0 as they clean out the series against LDL. As this is now going to be GG well played over to GFX here, who do end up taking the big fat W and take the series, and they are going to put themselves at the top of the leaderboard in Division 2. As much as I would like to stay along and chat a bit more, everybody, I have load shedding in 15 minutes, so I will be seeing you all in the next stream. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Stay safe. Best of luck in your ranked games. I'll catch you next time. See you later, everybody.
This will be fun.
And also, just a quick thing from my mod, Floppy Pancake. He says hi to chat. This is for all the Valorant spam from all the boys. So he says hi to chat. But I'll see you all next time.